For a long time, Ed Schiffman was happy with the way his solar panel system almost eliminated his energy costs. Schiffman was early to invest in solar and went with a big company. But after paying $20 to $30 a month for years, his power bills started to skyrocket.
$200, then it was $300, then it was $400. Obviously, there was a problem.
He went to the company that installed his system. There were calls and then visits.
It was always a different thing.
Nothing worked, and the company, based in Tampa, seemed to slowly pull back.
I was getting more and more anxious. I was getting more concerned. I was keeping tabs on my daily usage, and eventually they just stopped communicating at all.
That happens a lot.
That is Brian Resner, Director of Operations at Advanced Solar, a family-owned Southwest Florida-based solar company. They've been in business over 40 years, and they have seen it all.
We go out there and find out no permits were pulled. System was never even activated, and they've already been paid by the finance companies.
With the company that installed his equipment not responding to any of his calls, emails, or messages, Schiffman pivoted. That's where Advanced Solar came in. The company took over Schiffman's project and said they discovered faulty and improperly installed equipment.
I mean, it made me feel better, but it didn't help my pocketbook very much.
Solar tech is becoming more popular, and many families have gotten some kind of offer. Salesmen calling, emailing, even going door to door.
We will not knock on your door unless you invited us over.
These cold call salesmen have a system that seems to be too good to be true. Sometimes they take the money and run.
And by the time it's time for you to get your service call, they're no longer in business. They're in some other state doing the exact same thing.
Other times, the gear gets installed but doesn't work or damages the roof it sits on.
I have a $40,000 system on my roof and it's not doing anything. Some of the others are horrible damage, leaking, roofs destroyed.
Resner calls those people solar bandits. But there are ways to spot red flags if you know what questions to ask.
How long have you been in business? What licenses do you hold? How many people are on your team? How many experts are you working with?
Schiffman's system is back and running like it should. In fact, he's looking to increase the amount of solar he uses, but only with a cautious, informed approach.
The technology is there, and there are people, qualified people, who can do a great job for you. But you need to take the time and go look for them.
Still hopeful for a bright solar future. Investigative reporter Peter Fleischer, Wink News.